comfy, cozy.
The funniest thing, we actually call this a blanket coat. It's kind of a mix between a robe, a coat.
A bloat.
It's a bloat. Yeah, I love it.
I
so
do
good,
love
isn't
it.
it? So cozy. You look gorgeous, all in red. You look like you're a Scouser. Up the Reds.
Oh, yeah.
Liverpool FC.
Yeah.
Oh, won't be happy about that.
Do you support Liverpool FC?
Yeah, just by default because
Yeah, of course, because you're
I'm Scouse.
Scouse, yeah, of course.
As everyone knows.
Of course.
All the Tory Scran comments can just get stuffed.
I know, because they just don't get it, do they?
Dude, I'm half Northern.
Other than our stupid voices.
Stupid voices.
It's just a lie.
If I could change it, I would.
We're perpetuating a lie, we really are, because it's just not real.
Well, exactly.
It's not real.
It's not real life. Hello, how are you?
Good, babe.
Do you feel good? I'm glad this week's over, are you?
No, let me tell you something.
I think
No.
there's something in the air.
They
Oh, the seatbelt's off. Okay.
Let me tell you, I put up a story yesterday saying this week has knocked me for 6.
Yeah.
And so many people messaged me saying the last 2 weeks have been difficult for everyone.
Yeah.
There's something going on in the stars.
Well, not even just the stars in the world.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's just
Yeah.
feeling a little bit funky,
Yeah.
and we're all dealing with a lot. And I think actually, do you know, this is probably not true, but I think when there's a really big world event happening, you bury more of your
Own stuff.
yeah. and you let it
Because
all pile up because
it seems
it's silly.
so silly in comparison, yeah.
But actually, it's not silly because this is your reality.
Yeah.
And you're dealing with all the silly stuff.
And they can coexist, the big world stuff and
You can
your
be world
stuff.
weary and also feel like sad that Susan at work's taking you for granted.
We've had a week, haven't we?
We've had a week.
We've had a week.
How do you feel about it now?
I feel okay about it. So
In respection.
what?
In retrospection.
Yeah, that's the one.
I feel good about these, whatever these are.
I told you. I told you.
Wow.
How do I feel about it in retrospection? I feel actually quite good about it.
No, I'm sorry. We had
to tell you the story. We had this
argument
huge-
/ discussion in the tiniest coffee shop in central London.
And we were getting a bit leery with each other.
And we were going so Larry.
Small table.
Small table, but one of those tables that's like big enough for other people to sit on.
Yeah, a sharing table.
And I kind of felt them sat down, but I was like, this conversation needs to happen, so we're gonna have it.
Let's do
whether
it.
these boys are here or not. It was hilarious. And when we left, I didn't quite know how much they'd heard.
I don't really know when they came in because he made that comment about being influencers.
Well, and I thought he was in on the inside
That is
joke.
so funny because the whole fight was about being influencers.
Yeah, and I thought he was in on the joke, so I kind of went, oh, shut up. Then he was like, no, because
No,
we run a
seriously,
jewellery
company.
brand and we'd love to have you in. And I was like, oh, well, yes, obviously. Thank you so
No,
much.
but it was just really funny, the whole circumstance of it, and like.
But babe, we're both just having a lot's
No, I
going
know.
on, and I think you've got to sometimes just fight it out, and then the next day you think, was it worth it? Probably not, but
yeah,
there
but
we
then
go.
that's how I feel about yesterday. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
Yeah, because I think the day before.
The day before
Do you
was
see
worth
what I
it.
mean? It's been a week. We've rubbing each other out the wrong way all week.
Well, we've just been together a lot.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
a
no,
lot.
No, but not more than normal, babe.
No more than
I
normal.
also-
No, it has been.
No, it hasn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, babe, we didn't even have an event this week.
We did a...
Oh, yeah, we did. No, but we had such a nice day.
No, we did have an amazing day.
No, I don't know. I just think also, like, I'm about to have thank God, finally my period came last night.
Thank God, because we'll be worried.
No, I wasn't worried, but
Have to get a car seat in the back?
I have PMS symptoms for 2 weeks and my period
horrible.
my period is 2 days. So as soon as it comes, I'm like, I'm done. I'm
Yeah,
finally out
thank
of
God
the
I'm
woods.
out. Yeah.
So that's
I'll have a
basically
normal
what was
poo
happening
and I won't be so
yesterday.
hungry.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
won't be so bitchy because I was just bitching at you yesterday. So I apologise for that.
That's
'cause-
fine. I was grumpy.
Yeah.
I was really grumpy, actually.
Yeah.
Tired.
No, I know.
So tired.
And that's the recipe for when we actually shouldn't have those conversations, because that's what ended up happening. Then we just started fucking and this and this and this, and I'm dealing with a lot. And what about me? That's what it was.
You'd say it's so bad 'cause it does get a bit tit for tat, and you're like, well, here we go. I've got a trump card for you. Oh, let me throw in a trump
The
card.
funniest thing was that you would have been
Horrible.
like, I don't want this to become tit for tat, and I was
then I
like,
tit for tat.
are you joking?
Well, I basically was playing badminton with you by then.
Yeah.
Toot, toot, back
then-
and forth, baby.
It was just funny because like she said something and then I was like, you don't have to do that. She was like, no, you've misunderstood. And I was like, I didn't misunderstand.
Understood perfectly well. Thank you very much.
Anyway,
It's so
can I
funny.
tell you what's funny is on the whatever day that was, Tuesday, Wednesday, when we had our coffee shop fight, then I came
So
home
good.
and I was like, and I said to Roy, I was like, we had a fight today, and he was like, is that what you're sad about? And I was like, yeah. He was like, it would be so weird if you didn't fight.
So we made up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We made up.
Yeah, we loved each other so much that day after.
Yeah, more so than ever before.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh yeah. Anyway, then last night I was like, fuck this, fuck that. You know, when you go the other end of the spectrum. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I feel good.
Good.
Feel great. Feel very functioning.
Yeah,
high
good.
functioning.
So we had a big joint emotional poo. That's what we needed, actually.
Yes. Also, I was just a bit aggy. I was aggy with Frilly too. I couldn't cope. I was just like aggy.
I know, that's okay. That's okay, babe.
4 women working together, it's tricky.
And this is what I said to you last night. It's gonna happen. Everyone thinks, like, we talked about this week. Everyone thinks that we have this perfect friendship and we never fight. Guys,
what makes the perfect friendship is the fighting.
I agree, because
and
otherwise it's not real. Actually, we don't want a perfect friendship. We want like an imperfect, real friendship.
Yeah, that functions highly.
Yeah, highly.
Because we do need to function.
And that's the difference. Again, people always say, what's the hardest thing about working with your best friend? It's that we have to do that and then still have to be like, what do you think about this?
I
Is
know.
this okay to go out?
I literally said we were like apologising to each other, and then I was like, anyway, back to work. Got a question for you. So get over it and move on.
Anyway, love you.
Love you.
So much.
Love you.
What have you got to tell me? Anything else? Oh, but and also yesterday you had a shocker about your morning class.
Oh my God. I don't actually mind because got there, I'm sitting. To be honest, I was praying that no one would come. I had 3 booked in. Anyway, I had a blessing and no one came. And actually it felt really nice because I'd spun a lot and I was tired, and instead I went to the gym and everyone's like, oh, but wouldn't you take the rest? And I'm like, no, because
you're already up and you had it in your head that
already
you were
up, and also the gym is my exercise. Spin isn't that for me.
Yeah.
I've lost that, like, because I don't want to overdo it. I've actually lost sessions in a week that normally I would have to outlet. Maybe that's half my problem why I'm so aggy, because I can't train anymore.
Also, I was going to say, because it doesn't feel like training, it feels like work.
It's work, and also it's not even training because I can't work to my max. Not that you can all the time anyway, but I can't because I've got to speak at the same time.
Yes,
and I'm knackered.
yes.
And also I'm giving,
Yeah.
whereas when I go to my own strength I'm taking.
You put it in for yourself.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So that was actually really
Actually,
nice.
babe, that might be it. I think.
Yeah, it's figuring out a balance, but I don't know how you
And
do it
just,
without
like,
getting really wearing down the body.
Yeah.
You know, so I've just got to go easy
Also,
on it.
you
I
haven't
manage.
really been walking this week. Normally when you go for a walk in the morning, you're a bit better. Like, you feel like your head is clear.
Yeah, I don't know what I've been doing. I've been busy.
No, you've been sleeping, which is important.
Yeah, sleepy. Also, I've been out every night this week, which is unlike me.
It's too much.
I went to a play on Tuesday, which actually, if you are around between, I don't know when it finishes, let me have a look because it's really worth seeing. I actually think you should see it.
Okay.
It's amazing. It's by this incredible girl called Mamouna Memon. It's so amazing. Moona, yeah.
Great
so
name,
good, and she's
great
so
name.
cool and sexy and amazing. Anyway, she has written this play and it's so dark, but it's done so well, and it's funny, and it's almost like spoken word meets a gig. So it's like, it's musical, it's beautiful, it's really dark, but it's amazing. I cried, I laughed, and I had an amazing time. But I went to that, and then the next night I went for dinner, and then last night I went out, and they're like late birds, so for them eating at 8 is normal, whereas I'm like, my digestive system's shutting down. But I'm doing nothing tonight. and
I
I'm so
think
excited.
also, like, for me, I've even had it this week where I feel like, oh, I have a pocket of 2 hours there to do nothing, and then obviously I don't have nothing to do. I've got editing.
You've always
and
got something.
Always.
And the house, I did my house yesterday, like all my washing. Changed my bedsheets. I don't think I'd changed my bedsheets in months. It's disgusting.
That's why you've got ringworm or Lyme disease or whatever the hell
I
it is.
haven't even got any of those things. Can you reverse out of here because I'm so hungry?
No, I will sell my arm for a coffee right now.
Sorry, I'm just going to tell you about this play one more time and where it is because I actually really would like everyone to go. It's called Manic Street Creature and it's on at the Southwark Playhouse, so if you're near Elephant and Castle. Oh my gosh, it's your neighbour. I never see your neighbour.
Oh, she's so scary. Put your head down. I know she's terrifying.
I don't want her to see
No,
me.
guys, we have to tell you after we get out of this.
Get out of here.
Out of this hellhole about our
It might take Ali an
no,
hour.
she's their cleaner.
Dude,
Sorry,
got the
to
bin
go
back.
back to the household thing. It sounds really stupid because everyone has to do it, but it takes up so much. Why does it take so long? All the house
It's
stuff.
when you let it slip as well.
Yeah, and that's what I've done.
And then it becomes
And you think, oh, we'll do it all in one go, and then it's a 2-hour
bad.
job. Yeah, no.
And you've done 4 loads of washing and you don't know whether you're coming or going.
No.
Babe, you got your haircut! God, you didn't get much off, did you, for God's sake?
No, I know, because that's what I wanted. I actually didn't want to get it cut because I
You're
didn't
looking very Gretchen Wieners.
I think I look quite Asian, actually.
Yeah, you do.
With my long straight, and it's never really this straight normally.
I love it.
Good, right?
Yes. Quite Asian.
I do. And I actually like the Asian look, guys. I don't know if you know, but I am actually half Asian.
I don't know if I've told you enough times. I'm fully half Asian.
Oh, shit.
Everyone, we're going to get a new pasta jar for Ali's hands on the wheel. Aren't we, babe?
No, babe, we'll be mented. We will be mented.
No, you're going to try really hard today?
I am. No,
Okay.
actually not even
I've reminded you
it's
now.
Essential.
Essential.
Because we have some stuff in the pipeline that might not happen
If Ali can't drive
basically.
responsibly 10 to 2.
Well, babe.
10 to 2. I need like a little electric shock that every time your hand leaves the wheel, it zits your bum.
This is like a fly zapper.
Yes.
Good. Oh, guys, we need to tell you about what we did on Tuesday.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
No, actually, like talking about in retrospect, we just did it and we didn't really make a deal of it.
No, but it was really quite big.
But it was our first big presenting thing together.
Yeah.
So we did the press junkets for the Lazarus project for Sky.
Which highly recommend if you're into kind of a bit like futuristic sci-fi, but
Yeah,
also
it is.
drama. Papa CG, sexiest man alive. Oh.
He's in Gangs of London, isn't he? So it was him, Caroline Quentin.
A legend in the game.
But anyway, we did the press junkets for it and it was so good.
It was really good.
And it was really good. And when we left our first one with Papa and Anjali, they both were like, that's the best interview we've had all day. And then at the end, which we missed, in the Caroline interview, she goes, that was really fun, guys, well done. Do you know what I think?
Sweet.
I know we're not supposed to pity
Is that on
actors.
camera?
Yeah.
Perhaps we should just put those little clips up.
No, but it was just quite exciting.
It was exciting and it was good. Like sometimes you have to remind yourself why you think you want to do this, and like that's why. Like
Yeah.
I want to do work like that because I find it exciting and I think we're good at it, and it's
Yeah.
not actually easy.
No, it's not.
Guys, it's so stressful.
That is true.
You
It's
walk
not easy.
in, so you walk in first. You have to make small talk with all the other like press influencers.
Yeah, but they were nice.
It was nice. It was really nice actually. No, they were. They were all really nice. But you know when you're a bit in
but
your
it's
head.
just like you want to be in your head.
You're running your
exactly.
questions, you're kind of like trying
you want
to
get in the zone.
Yeah, you're
and
kind of
then-
switch it on and you don't want to exert all your energy on the people that aren't on camera, sadly, sorry.
Precisely.
We're not living in the real world at the moment.
Precisely.
Then you get taken and you wait outside, and we were so funny. I was like, do your Superman pose. I was like, okay.
It does really work.
Really works. So we had deep breaths, and then we honestly just walk in there and someone goes, okay, you'll have 7 minutes, and you sit down opposite them
And you
you
just
just go. And we just went and we did it and we
did
were
it
good.
really well.
And
no,
then
babe, I want to say,
we left.
Look, we and I so rarely do this. Stop and look back and see how far we've come.
Yeah.
Babe, we've been doing this since our first video went out on the 31st of April.
Last year.
This year, 2023.
Really?
That's 6 months.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's 6 months and we've done that.
And before that, we were waking up and doing a breakfast show where I would probably say 2 people listened, and that was our mums.
Yeah.
Who else listened to that show?
Not even Raw.
Not even Raw.
No.
Holly wouldn't even have it on.
No. And so I just want to say, like, not in a big-headed way, because we're not very good at giving ourselves credit. Well, we're not in anything.
Well, like we just did it and we didn't even think anything
as soon as we
of
watched it, we were like, we need to do this, we need to do this.
Yeah.
It was the first thing we
Yeah,
both
you're
did.
right. We both criticised ourselves straight away.
Immediately, and then last night I was actually watching it and I thought, God, that is actually quite epic, babe, that we did that. That was the fact we didn't do any practice.
We didn't do any practice.
I was like, you don't realise how good practice the car is, but actually now I disagree. The car is the antithesis of practice for that sort of
Agreed.
stuff.
The car is giving us bad
I
habits.
agree.
Not what we need to be doing to practice.
But
that kind of thing.
That I agree, it is a skill and it's not easy to master. It really isn't. Interviewing people, especially when there are 2 of you, I would say we did a 70% good job of not speaking over each other. I think that is one thing that we can improve on. And also the really awkward thing, right, is that they give you the footage in 2 halves. So it's the
angle of you
and then the angle of them. When you're asking the question and then they speaking, we're like this.
I'm like this with my tongue hanging out like a dog.
And
And
I'm
I'm
like this. We've got to work on that. That is something that we could do better at.
Also, I watch, and you'll see me, I'm like this, my eyes jetting all over the place. I'm like, because also you're trying to think of the comeback.
Yes.
And it's quite
And the
on your
pressure to
toes.
be funny is so intense.
No, and I was a bit slow on some of them. I did realise that afterwards. Like
No.
some of the jokes it took me like 2 beats longer than everyone else.
That's okay, because that's what editing is for.
Good. You'll never know how slow I was.
But anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm not sharing this with the galleys to be like, look at us, we're so amazing. But we have only been doing this 6 months and that was the first time we did that and we did actually nail it. So
Yeah, and we didn't even make a big fuss about it, and really we should have done, because we're begging to do work like that.
But that's why I think we need to continue not making a fuss.
Okay.
Because it's cooler if you don't beg, you get it, and then you kind of like play it really cool.
I told you all the time I'm not cool. I tell you this every day of our lives I say, I'm not cool.
I think, why do you think that?
Because I don't like to play it cool.
You've got
I
pink
don't
hair.
like to
That
be
is
cool.
like quintessentially cool.
I like to be lame.
So we were talking in the waiting room with all the other presenters about Ant and Dec, because we were saying, you know, we're Ant and Dec with tits, and they were like, which one's Ant and which one's Dec?
Oh, good. Well, we disagree.
Yeah, because no, now I think we agree, because I think I'm Ant, because he's like a bit wacky-backy.
Yeah,
naughty.
I think you're more likely to accidentally go to rehab.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, they're not really us, and that's the beauty of it, actually, because we're not really
true.
either. The thing with Ant and Dec is they've really made their duo by being one,
I was gonna
whereas
say,
we've
babe, I was gonna say
made
the same thing.
our duo by being two separate people.
Different, yeah.
So we're very different to Ant and Dec in many, many ways.
Yeah. The only thing we really want to be like Ant and Dec
Is as funny.
and as famous.
Sure. And rich.
And rich.
I was going to say it's funny because they're funny
No,
together.
they are funny. But
They've
I
got
think-
it down to a T.
But I think people think we're funny. Even if we don't think we're funny, apparently people think we're hilarious. I don't actually know why.
Really?
Even Raw was watching the press junket stuff and he was like, you two are just insane. Like, do you think that other people go in there and ask those kinds of questions?
Because it was funny, because when we came out, one of the girls at Sky had been like, oh, I was watching on a monitor and loads of you asked the same questions.
Yes.
And when she then said the questions, we hadn't asked any of those questions. And you know, they were a bit obvious. I was like, oh, we didn't even think of that. We didn't even think to ask that.
And also that's what they kind of want. Those actors, I know we're not supposed to pity actors because they're rich and successful and whatever.
Not all of them. Think about the actors' strike. I've got many, many friends. I was out for dinner with actors last night. Not so rich and not so famous.
I know. But these press junkets, they're there for 4 days straight, sometimes 5.
It's savage. They sit there. You have to be so nice.
You sit in a room, in this tiny room with all
lights
these
on you.
cameras, and it's roasting in there. 8 till 6, back to back to back, 7-minute slots. You get a
Yeah.
half an hour break for lunch, and it's back. And you've got to answer questions, and you've got to be funny.
Yeah.
And you've got to say like all the intricate things about the character and the story and the. Sometimes I just think, God, I can do that.
Yeah, I agree. It's really hard work, and also
It is hard work.
It's not what they. You know,
Sign
there's
up for.
always bits
Yeah.
of your job that you don't
sign
actually
up
want to
for.
do, and like that's not the bit of the job they want to do. I'm sure.
But having said that, that's a better thing to not want to do than like scrub toilets. So
Exactly. So you best show us some gratitude and answer our questions nicely. And they did.
they did.
They were really good
lovely.
sports.
They were really lovely. I think it would be really awkward if they were mean though.
It doesn't work for you. I've never understood that. You know, when sometimes actors in that situation are.
Apparently Cillian Murphy's like that. I've heard that
He's a bit serious.
I've heard that he's really serious.
Isn't he so method
Who's
though?
the other one?
You can't be a method actor and then do a funny press junket.
I totally agree.
Doesn't work.
Like-
It's like the ones with Graham Norton that are a bit serious. You think, oh, relax.
I know.
Silly sausage.
I
Drink some of
know.
your white wine and relax.
I know.
It's not so serious.
Different if you're like Elton John. You could kind of do whatever the hell you want.
Well,
but Cillian
actors would
Murphy is
disagree. Acting's a craft.
not- Music, making
Music is a
not
craft. But they would take that part seriously, I suppose.
Why is he touching his willy?
No. And then he just sniffed it. Sniffed his fingers.
Right, guys, something very exciting is about to happen, but we're not going to tell you until it happens.
Oh, this is the last episode.
Oh yeah, we just discovered that.
Of
Sorry.
season 2.
Sorry about it.
I'm actually quite sad, but you're only going to have like a month without us, so don't panic.
And in that month, guys, something so exciting is happening that's actually making us lose our hair a bit because it's a bit stressful to, you know, organise and
I feel a tiny bit
and
stressed.
deliver. I do feel
That's why
stressed
my voice has gone.
just because of the timelines.
Yeah.
I actually like last minute stuff, but for stuff like this, I
Makes me
don't.
so panicky.
Yeah.
I feel like it ages me.
But when it happens, it will be worth it.
It'll be amazing.
It will be worth
And
it.
we're gonna need a lot of your support and love.
Yeah, please, please, because we're doing this for you.
It's gonna be very
We are
important.
actually only doing this based off the back of all of your comments.
Yeah, so without you,
So if
we're
they
screwed.
are us, yeah, we're basically out of a job.
Yeah, so if we could just get the galleys together. I like her
I
puffer.
was just about to say good
Oh, I
coat.
really like that.
really
Guys, just look, she's gonna walk past and you
Gingham.
might see
I
it.
do love that.
Very good.
Right, should we go get a coffee fee and go and collect our very exciting parcel?
Yes.
Really natural, guys.
Just so you know, we've just spent 5 minutes setting up the camera.
Here she is.
Are we actually driving?
Yes.
Push your seat forward a bit.
Oh yeah, sure. So give me a bit more room.
Yeah, she's a pop star, don't you know?
For God's sake, got a pop star in the back.
Give me some room!
Yeah, give the girl some room.
Thanks
Cheers.
so much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Friday.
Great to see
So
you.
fun.
Thanks for being here.
You're so welcome.
Very
Thanks
good.
for having me.
You're so welcome.
I've not been in an A1 in a long time.
Oh my God, it's tiny, isn't it?
I know, it's like a box.
What do you drive?
Well,
Sprinter.
the thing is, right, I had an A1 as my first car. Got carjacked.
No.
What does that mean?
I got thrown out.
What is carjacking?
Right, so imagine this. I'm parallel parked on the side of the road.
Oh God.
Yeah.
At 17 years old. I'm then going to get in my car.
Sure.
2 guys approach me. One goes to the passenger door, one goes to the
Oh my God, I
driver
thought I knew
door.
what this means, but I definitely don't.
Open the doors, swing a hammer at my head.
Shut. Is this a joke?
No. Scream at me to get out.
Babe! Oh my
Sorry,
God.
hold on.
God!
Let's
Get out of the
rebrand
car.
this as therapy.
And then I just get out the car and I drive off in my car. So, and I've not been in one since.
Babe, did you bleed?
God.
No, I
They obviously didn't actually hit her in the head.
No, they were just
obviously
sort of
she's been a
swelling,
bit
I was like-
mauled and disfigured.
You never know, she could have had a very good surgeon.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Gorgeous girl, could have put her back together. She might be more good looking now.
That's so traumatising.
Crazy.
Babe, that is horrible.
So what happened? They never found the car.
No, they did. It was in a police chase and a
Stop.
crash and I had to go to like a lineup. And I
Babe!
No!
And you had to say who they were.
I had to like try and identify
Why have you not
who it
made a
was.
song about that?
Very traumatic.
I really can't believe that. That's like a film. Did you correctly identify them in the lineup?
No.
No
This
clue.
is the thing.
No, it was
Everyone always
unsolved.
says you must be stupid not to identify them, but when you're so traumatized in the moment, you don't really see them.
Just
But
two
there's like a
guys.
list of priorities of things that you're
Thinking
above
about,
that. Like
yeah.
1, don't get hit. 2, get my laptop, get my bag.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I want my phone and my belongings. Like I'm not looking at your face.
God, sorry, so
Yeah.
this car is quite triggering for you then.
So sorry about that.
What second car did you have?
Then basically I just got company cars.
Good.
Like, and then I went to a Ford Ranger, like a truck.
Do you have that now? Oh my god, so fun. That's what I want.
Very good.
Yeah.
No, but you look like a wanker, and I actually love that because you're just owning it, you know?
And I'm 5'5" and blonde. No one messes with me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very
I just-
good. God, so company car's quite young. When would you say you really did become a pop star?
I think now because she's just finished her tour.
It was my dad's company.
Good. On the Nepo
Why
baby
would a
high.
pop star need a Ford Ranger?
I like it. I thought you might have just picked it for like, you know, security. Like your car becomes your security team.
Oh god, no, pop stars don't drive. I don't drive now.
Addison Lee's all the
Oh,
time.
sorry. Yeah, babe, of course.
You got things to do, scrolling to do, and taking
Selfies
pictures.
to take.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do you write your own songs?
Of course I do.
She's a pop star.
I've worked with some pop
No,
stars.
I know,
listen,
and it's all
They
fakey,
don't
fakey.
all.
Most
songs.
people like at least have like heavy contribution. I just I
You
love
just do
it.
everything, every part of the process.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like that's what's good about your music. Is like you know exactly who you're writing for.
The girls.
You know the girls.
The girls, and we love the girls. This
Just the
whole
girls.
show is for the girls. Yeah, the girls.
Everything's for the girls. Do you get a lot of girls telling you about their breakup stories?
Like using you as their shaman.
Absolutely. But I feel like I've set myself up for that. So I fully embody it. I go through as many DMs as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Because I think like that's actually really cool.
I agree.
To be somebody that they trust. Like, I think
Yeah.
that's actually really special. So as much as I can, I go through them, yeah.
What's the weirdest story you've had?
Oh my god, it's too awful to put on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really awful. Like, what's your life like? Is it kind of normal?
No.
But like, where are they finding these people?
Oh, I know what you mean. Like, I think I'm
Right.
abnormal, but you've got to be on a different planet.
just read them and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
What is going on
Who
here?
did
Yeah.
what and why for how long?
Or like sometimes I do think that about songwriters and then I forget I'm actually also a songwriter and that we do blow things out of proportion.
Yeah.
Probably a guy, I'm like, who is she dating?
Yeah.
Who is she
Yeah.
dating?
I know.
And then I listen to my songs and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
You're like,
who's that about?
Your
Yeah.
breakup sounds bad, babe.
That's what we were talking
Like
about.
bad.
Who did that to you, babe? Because there's a lot of stuff that's come out of that.
right.
Is he one person or have you created like an amalgamation
Like
of
a
all your
character.
exes?
Yeah.
My like career started with Boyfriend of the Year. So that one kind of
Yes,
like tells
okay.
the story. That one was like 2 weeks after we broke up. He went with the girl that like he tells you not to worry about. Classic, like, you know,
Honestly.
the thing that like
And
everyone
you
says
know,
about.
you know when they make you crazy, like gaslight
Yeah,
you,
yeah, of
and you're like,
course.
I know there's something
Of
with her,
course.
and like you're denying it, but I know.
Of course.
And then
Yeah, I
you
just
beat
think you
yourself
know the
up.
whole time.
You do.
I think one of my next songs is actually going to be about the girl, but not in a bad way. Because if you ever become obsessed with the girl,
Oh, babe,
have I ever become
obsessed with her,
Babe,
but like not in
I
a
could
hate
tell
way.
you where she went on holiday in 2004.
Yeah, it's not hate.
And I love her. Like I think actually I want to be with her.
I know her. I know. I fancy her. Well, this is what everyone says about Dolly Parton.
I
She
don't.
fancies Jolene. That's
Yes.
the song. And
Oh,
like, really,
she
she actually
definitely
does fancy
does.
Jolene. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know so much about them. You know what their dog's name is, their dead dog's name
Yeah.
is, their
Yeah.
grandma that died 15 years
Obsessed.
ago. You know what her favourite colour was.
I promise you, you don't hate the Jolene because she's gorgeous and she's nice and she's probably nice to you.
Well,
and
I'd like to caveat that. I would like to caveat that is if she knew. Because if she knew, you should burn her house down. If she knew.
Oh, as in if there was a sticky crossover.
No, if she knew that he was with you and was telling you, don't worry, but he was also double timing you.
Yeah, we don't like a double timer.
Sometimes the other woman really has absolutely no
No
clue.
idea.
Then you could love
Do you know
Jolene.
that was me? I was Jolene. Do you know this?
Jolene?
In my current Jolene. You do the singing, I can't.
With your current boyfriend. boyfriend.
With my current boyfriend.
Always current.
Current.
I love that word.
Current, because it's not forever. That's silly to believe
My
that.
current boyfriend, I love
You
that.
have your current husband.
Yes. So my current boyfriend, when we first
we go,
started
anyway.
dating, he was actually still in a relationship. Okay, we weren't
I knew
dating.
this.
We shagged. We had a one-night stand. But
Did you know that
I did
there
not know. I definitely didn't know. I wouldn't have gone back with him. I really don't think I would have done. He was basically in the process. You know, when you're in that sticky part where you're breaking up, but you're not breaking up, and you're still having those conversations, and you're kind of together, but you're not together, and it's all a bit sticky.
It's
I
grey.
was involved in that, in the grey.
But
Go
do
on.
you now like have any trust issues?
I was fuming with him, and for a bit I found out she DM'd me. That's how I found out. And she was like, there was an overlap. And obviously then all I've got is like love and sorry and apology because I didn't know.
And
for
then you thought,
ages,
I actually like him.
But his thought process was, if I'd have told you, you wouldn't have given me the time of day, you wouldn't have
that's
come
what-
near me,
that's
and
a
now we
reason.
wouldn't have this.
But that's why he should say, because obviously now you're however many years in, but it might have changed the course of history if you had known. That's what I'm
100%.
saying. Have you ever been the Jolene?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, exactly, because
Yeah.
you're never an aware
And
Jolene. You
so
think,
that's
well,
what I mean. You can love Jolene if you don't know, but if Jolene is aware, absolutely
But the thing
not.
is, my Jolene was aware and I still love her.
oh,
I just think she's gorgeous.
Well, you're a better person than us.
baby, you're girl's girl, and we love that
you're
for
better
you.
person
My
than me.
core, honestly,
The
yeah.
thing is, you would get on with her because you both love the same man. Yeah,
We obviously have a lot in common.
you're gonna get on.
Both enjoyed the same dick. Do you know what I mean?
Well, not necessarily the dick, but the person.
Well, the dick comes with the person, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you don't know that originally. When you
Oh,
look them in the
yeah,
eye, you
true,
don't know
yeah.
what they've got
True.
underneath.
I'd like to know if you've ever seen a circumcised dick, because I never have. And I'm
No.
fascinated. Me neither.
Have you not?
Well, I wouldn't know.
I've been with many.
Circumcised.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They're like a rare breed.
For a while, I
I've
forgot that
learned.
foreskin existed.
I
Sorry,
mean,
so
what
can
is
you
its
tell me
purpose, though?
the foreskin?
Yeah.
No idea.
No, I think it's like the appendix. No real purpose. Just to keep it.
What does an appendix do other than give you real grief?
Have you got your appendix?
precisely?
I actually have mine, yeah.
You've got it. Have you got yours?
Of course.
Well, I don't know. You look like someone who's
you
had an
got yours?
appendicitis. Yeah, I've got mine. Got it intact.
Oh, look at us!
Guys!
Come on!
One thing they didn't take from us.
Also, why is it like appendices in like English language and appendix? Did you ever mix those up in school?
Also, I thought an appendicitis was like what you. I thought it was an appendicitis.
To me, everything is like here. I'm like,
Did you know what is weird? Actually, your ovaries are in your back.
well,
Oh, okay.
Go on. Well, that's wrong.
well, no,
Okay.
no, they are. But do you not think it's mad that you either get like really bad pain here or
Oh, really bad back pain. Yeah,
back?
I get mine in my back.
Have you ever had like a ultrasound?
Yeah, for a polycystic
Oh, I've had
ovary.
it.
too.
You've got PCOS too.
Oh! Appendix and cyst. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well done,
We've
girls.
all got
Cheers.
PCOS.
Cheers.
Oh my
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Can I tell you?
I think it's more common than
No,
you
it's
think.
actually, I think what's actually happened is that everyone always had it, but they've only just really properly diagnosed
Yeah.
it recently.
Yeah.
But no, I had it when I was 13.
No, I know, but like our parents' generation, my mum was like, no one ever had PCOS, and I was like, I bet you they did, they just weren't diagnosing it.
Yeah. God, these are better than I remember.
You've had this since you were 13. I know. You've had it since you were 13.
Yeah. When
Did you
get
have any
diagnosed?
problems with it?
Like 2-3 years ago.
Wow.
But it's like really actually wrecked my life.
Tell me about it.
So I was on the pill for 15 years, and then I came off the pill.
How
but
old are you?
started,
the
shag-
Botox not working.
started shagging at 11.
Who is your Botox therapist? Fucking hell.
Huh? We meet her. Then
Maybe
she
I need
laughs,
to move to clap it.
laughs and her face doesn't move.
I went on the pill at 14 because I'm actually only 27, guys. It was 13 years.
Well, you're very nearly 28.
Can you not? That is
No, but
When's your birthday?
30th of December. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my god, that's an awful birthday. Do you want to change it?
the worst.
Babe, I know.
That's a good idea. You can
What-
call them
when's your
Jesus.
birthday?
9th of February.
You're an Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Well, you know
would be
what's so
friends.
fucked about that is I'm an air sign apparently and not a water sign. Like for what? Aquarius. All I ever wanted to be was aquamarine, and then they told me that Aquarius are air signs. I was like, I'm retiring. Fuck that. Anyway, tell me about your PCOS.
No, I was on the pill when I was 13 because my periods were so bad. And then I came off because I was like, I fucking hate everything. I just hated it. Came off, but then my skin was so cystic. No, it was horrific.
I had that.
And I went to the doctor and he was like, let's not tell me you've got cysts. So the cysts give you like really bad skin. So now I'm on meds for my skin and I have a coil. What about you?
I think I just had really bad cysts, like acne. They were just like all. So then they just, for some reason, reason, because it takes ages to get diagnosed, right?
Yeah, it does.
But
It
my
took me
first
ages.
doctor I went to about it was like, let's send you for a scan. It might be there. So I was 13.
Oh, epic.
Did it? But
Count
obviously
the
the only thing
follicles.
they can really do is put you on a pill. Because I
Yeah.
felt really sick with mine because I was so young, so it would like
Yeah.
spike my
Yeah.
hormones because they
Yeah.
were already spiking. Anyway, so I was on a pill also for like 10 years or whatever, and you're not supposed to be on it over like 5.
Well, that's good.
Hang on, how old am I?
Yeah, how old are you?
22.
So
7
so
years.
fucking depressing.
7 years, something like that. Anyway, I got to 21 and I was like, I don't know who I am without a pill.
And you do start to
That's
panic.
actually it.
You
It's like,
start to
is the
think,
pill-
am I different?
Is that pill my personality?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who I am. Like,
Am I funny
like
without
identity
it?
crisis
Yeah.
at 21 anyway. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
this is it.
of course.
This is it.
And you
I don't
became a
know
pop
who am
star.
I. Also, have you seen those things where like people come off the pill and they break up with their boyfriend because they don't find them attractive anymore?
Is that what happened to you?
Oh my god. No, but I was dead scared.
Dead
No,
scared.
I
No.
came off it and I was like,
No.
right, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
I
here we
have
go.
heard
I've
about
heard
the
that.
sex drive spiking.
No, I've
heard that people get more horny when they come
because
off the
the pill
pill.
really suppresses your sex drive.
It doesn't suppress mine. I need mine
You've
suppressed.
got to stay on it forever because if you're off it, imagine you're going to be shagging left, right, and
I
centre.
know, randy.
So I didn't know who I was and I was like, also this can't be good for you to be on it for this long, you know. I want to know more about it because I feel like girls just get put straight on it like
Yeah.
without any other education.
Well, and also I guess in the
I really
grand-
don't think
yes.
it's very good for you.
And in the grand scheme of things, it hasn't really been around long enough.
And I feel like it's first resort for everything.
Yeah.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? And then I was fine.
And did
then
you
my
just have a
skin,
natural-
I thought maybe it would come back.
Sure.
Oh, you
But,
little witch, and it just didn't.
It just didn't.
Oh,
and do you know
you're so
what?
Jammy.
No skincare routine either.
A little bit of water.
Yeah,
You're
make
like
it
me.
white.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and do you know what I use on my face as a moisturiser?
Nivea. Epic.
Nivea
white tube.
Rich
I actually
moisturiser.
So good. Oh, the blue one.
For your body.
Body and face, is it?
Mm.
I was just thinking, should we drive you home?
Yeah.
Seatbelts on, girls.
We could get the girls at the other end as well.
We best. Honestly, we're obsessed. What's on your rider?
2 bottles of red wine.
Red.
Yeah.
Before a show.
Do you get a little whiny lip? I'm so whiny when I drink a red wine.
And I'm so slurry.
I'm not infected by any of those symptoms.
You're so fine.
Yeah.
Because she's young.
It's because you're not.
Because she's yeah.
Because you're not turning 30. That's the thing.
2 bottles of red wine.
Gorgeous.
And some crisps.
Good. Salt and bin?
Cheese. Not salt and vin. Well, I love cheese and onion, but not before I got on stage.
Babe.
Not
Oh
Beyonce.
yes, thank
You
God.
can't be putting that over everyone.
Babe,
Onion
I
and
love
rice.
you so much more because everyone shits on cheese and onion. And
Yeah,
it's
they do.
I
It's
know.
so flavourful.
Right.
Have you ever had Waitrose cheese and caramelised onion?
Of course.
Oh yeah, very good. I can actually fuck with that.
Amazing.
Don't be changing your
Do
tune
you know,
now.
I
you
love,
little-
everyone knows I love already salted and I'll stand by it.
Well, I love already sorted before stage because I can't have any like mad flavours going on.
It comes back on you. You're belting out a big number
yeah.
and boom.
I can't
Yeah.
have any mad flavours before stage.
Anything else? Shot of
like a
tequila?
good-
Anything else?
I only drink red wine.
Really?
Very sophisticated. With
I
the
peaked
cheese?
too soon in my maturity.
Do you only have sex in the missionary position as well? or-
With socks on.
Oh my god.
I keep my socks on all the time.
Do you? Do you sleep with socks on? What do you sleep in? Do you wear a pyjama set?
Or butt naked?
Well, I don't really trust people that sleep naked.
I agree. It's very worrying.
I just think if there's fires or whatever, like obviously there's not likely to be a fire, but I just couldn't go to sleep.
Got to be prepared for all eventualities. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got my coat on, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you're like shoes by the bed.
Yeah.
JIC and a little extinguisher, is it?
I love, to be honest, if I was sleeping on my own, boxers, big t-shirt. In fact, I have t-shirts for you.
Oh! We love gifts. That's really the way to our heart. Very good.
Ex-girlfriends.
We are actually
We are
currently both
girl- we are-
girlfriends.
Ah, well, so am I.
But I'm someone's hot ex-girlfriend.
Oh,
That
a lot of
is
people.
epic.
Oh my god, babe, I'm
Babe,
obsessed with
I'm
that.
obsessed.
I'm obsessed. I love the trim.
So
Because
good.
most people would have made a plain.
Plain white tee and you
I
went for
was
a black
adamant that we
trim.
had the little black
I
Very
love that.
good.
sleeves.
I
Yeah.
love that. So you are currently someone's girlfriend? Well,
Yes.
currently.
Current boyfriend.
Yes.
How did you meet?
Through a mutual friend.
Good. So you kind of knew a bit about them
But
before
he
you met
fancied
them.
me. directly
No, he fancied you.
The mutual friend did.
Oh!
I was off limits.
I
then what happened
see.
was,
So
tell
then you
us
had
the
to have the forbidden fruit.
It was a forbidden fruit. Am
always
I
the
the
best.
forbidden fruit? Or...
Yeah,
I think
I am.
you're
You
the
are
forbidden
I'm-
fruit.
You are the forbidden fruit.
Oh my god, so what? But then you just kind of like, you met and you vibed and you just had to go for it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a secret for a while.
I love it.
Yeah, scandal.
That is scandalous. Are you public with it now?
I mean, I won't like make it a secret, but obviously, like, I just think the industry is kind of crazy.
Is he in the industry?
No.
That's nice, I think.
I just think it's nicer for him, nicer for me.
Yeah,
And
because
also-
people can like twist it into something that it's not.
Yeah,
and they
and it's
don't
like,
know
it's
it.
yours, you know? Like, that's...
And it's like that's your real life.
Yeah.
We're the same, like, don't work in the industry. It's so nice to like come out.
Did he come and
Go
see you
back
on
in.
tour?
He kind of comes like on and off to different shows. I mean, he's a busy guy.
Sure, he's got things to do. He's got bits.
So,
That's
yeah,
also
he
nice though, because you're busy, then he's busy. You respect each other for that.
Well, and also, I always say this: you've got to both have a life independent of each other.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what is that?
What is
Well, I
that?
also feel like Hottest Girlfriends Club was like an accident because when I
Oops.
when I wrote Boyfriend of the Year, that
Yeah.
was like my first single. Like people were reaching out to me like, oh my god, this was my exact situation.
Yeah.
And I would just say like off the tongue like, oh, welcome to the Hottest Girlfriends Club.
It's very good,
You know,
babe.
like I did it by
that's
accident,
good.
and then it just kind of stuck. But actually, I feel like being your singles and being a girl is like bad. Like being single in your 20s, like
Society tells you it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's more like a mindset, isn't it?
Like,
Well, and also,
owning it.
yeah,
Exactly.
you wanted to make it
Yeah.
something that was like, actually, even if I've left a relationship, I don't know, babe, I think you can rebrand this again in the 30s. Because that's when it's really
Oh,
hard.
it's
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
We've all got
Because-
divorces because we fucked up the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's White
Honestly.
Club. I love that.
Yeah, because everyone's like talking about what
It is.
should happen and how you should be with someone and
And how you
then-
should have, what age you should have
and how
kids.
scary
Yeah,
it is to
yeah,
leave
yeah,
someone
yeah.
at that age.
Yeah.
Also, that's the whole thing, yeah. Like, it's just like leaving someone because you think that, like, oh, am I going to find someone better at
Out
this
of
point?
fear,
over
exactly.
like
Yeah.
over 25 even. I feel like
No,
everyone's
yeah,
always about
100%.
that.
Well, can I tell you, from the other side, it's actually not that fucking bad, okay? It's really not that bad.
Wait, what isn't?
Being over 25.
Oh, I thought you meant being over 25 and single, and I was like, just so you know, you're not.
No, I mean,
Don't
like-
forget, you're
No,
not
I mean,
single.
just imagine that you were like, oh, I think this person that you're with right now isn't for me. You're over 25, for example, and you were like doubting it, but you were like, oh, am I going to find better now? Like, being,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like, are all the good people taken?
And it keeps you with them.
And actually, I just think like, be a hot ex-girlfriend. Like, fuck it.
It's very good.
don't need
Be a hot ex-girlfriend, don't settle. That's actually the
Yeah.
thing. People settle out of fear, and it's like, I would rather be happy and alone than miserable and with someone that I didn't want to be with, that I just stayed with because I thought I couldn't do better.
Yeah.
And also, everyone can do better. If you think you can do better, you probably can.
Oh, I don't know. Grass can always be greener. It's hard.
It's an interesting concept, isn't it?
What,
Because
doing better?
you're right, like finding that balance between
Yes.
the grass
No, it
isn't
is a
greener, like,
balance,
it's where
exactly.
you water it, but also
The grass is green where you water it, exactly. Well, it's true, because like you can always look for better, bigger, shinier, newer. No one's going to be completely perfect for you, incompatibility wise. There's always going to be compromise. Also, that's what makes life exciting, is fantasy. Like, it's exciting to fantasize about something, whether it's better or just different. There's something exciting in that.
Yeah.
Do you think that girls are better at like controlling that like fantasy than guys are?
controlling their like lust for other things?
Potentially, I think.
I think yes.
Yeah, because
I
women
think-
entertain it more maybe in their own minds, but not in the real world.
And also, I think that boys kind of are dumb to the reality of it. Like, they kind of think that they can just like get away with it. But
Well, and
women
also-
are like really in the emotional reality of how
and the
they
new
live
shiny
it.
thing becomes the old thing. Like, we know that. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And do the boys know that? Or do they
No,
forget?
They just see tits and an ass. You know what I mean?
It's
What
an
is your
arse.
type?
I like dark hair, pretty eyes.
You've got pretty eyes.
Yeah, so you're gonna have really good kids.
I hope so.
Well, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
I love light eyes on a guy.
Your current boyfriend had that.
Current green.
How long have you been together?
A while.
And you're still branding the hot ex girl. I love that.
I really, really like love promoting being like actually just confident in yourself.
I was going to say
Yeah,
that.
either way.
Independent,
Yeah.
being-
And also, everyone's someone's hot ex-girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got like 4 of them.
Being the hot ex is a thing. It's being the better person. It's being like focused on yourself and being actually glowing up into yourself.
Yes.
It's a whole thing. I've still got my seatbelt on. I'm like
Well
ready
done,
to go.
proud of you. Strapped in.
We always in our own heads think, oh my God, what if I ran into him? Or what would I say? What would I look like? What if I had a spot? But you're that person for so many people who they have that thing in your head where they think, oh my God, what if I ran into her? What would she say? How would she look at me? Do you know what I mean? Like, we psych ourselves out about running into your ex, but actually you're that person for for so many, well, I am that person for so many other people.
They wouldn't want to run into you.
I will tell you the worst story ever. This guy, and actually you were a dick, so I will happily talk about this. He was such a
How
wanker.
long ago was that?
Oh, this was, I've been with my boyfriend 7 years, so.
Oh my
before then.
God, crazy.
Yeah. It's been a journey, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, it's been a real journey, but I love him with all my heart and I want him to have my kids, do you know what I mean?
Okay. When do you want kids?
Oh, not for a while. We always talk
She's
about
really broody.
No,
It's a
but I'm
nightmare.
broody. I look at babies and I think I want to squeeze you, but I
Right.
don't actually want to look after a child.
Have you got sisters?
One younger sister?
You've got sisters, haven't you?
I have 2.
Are
2.
you the youngest or the oldest?
I'm the middle. I think I look like the middle. I think I give middle child energy, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Middle children are like princesses for sure.
Of course. Yeah.
Is that it? It's the middle that is like,
We're supposed to be the neglected ones, but I'm not.
oh, because you have like the first and then the last.
And then you just sort of get forgotten
Oh,
about in the middle.
you're the princess. I love that for you.
Yeah. Well, I've got a little sister 7 years younger than an older sister 7 years older.
Oh my God,
Oh
stop.
wow! Oh, so it's a big gap. But why are you asking me about sisters in relation to being?
Well, because
do you
they
wanna be
could
an
have had
auntie?
a.
Oh, I know.
They could have had a baby,
Auntie
but
would be ideal.
Lizzie's
Like, for
younger,
me, I
was
would
annoying.
love
That
for my older
already.
sister to have a baby. Like
Yeah,
now.
that would be the
that would be
dream.
great because then you just get your fix. I just need my best friend or someone in my life to have a baby that I can like touch.
Yeah.
And then I'll be over it.
Just have a little cuddle and then give it.
Yeah.
because they are sweet and
'Cause
they
I
do
would
give you
love
like joy
one.
for 1 hour.
Yeah.
You
But
want
then
one now?
No.
No,
Yeah, no.
not now.
Are you gonna be drinking your red wine and ready
Well,
salted
this
crisps?
is the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm living a rockstar life. No time.
Literally a rock star.
I
like.
would love a dog though.
Me too.
Really? Like, how will you have one?
I've been
Well,
seeing
this
a
is
lot
the
of
thing.
TikToks, people saying the dog is like a baby. If you're gonna have a dog, you might as well have a child.
Alright,
Yeah.
fine. Go on then.
Same.
Yeah.
That's very true because, like, is it going to come with us? The
Yeah,
dog? But I
no.
would love to bring it with
The
me
dog could go on tour. I
like,
think
do
the
you know
dog
what
could
I
go on
want?
tour.
I
A
think-
mini
Dachshund.
blonde hair.
Babe.
Long.
Me too. My whole Instagram is miniature blonde hair Dachshunds.
I've got it on my Pinterest as dream dog. And it's
You
going to
know,
be called Billy
And it
Ray.
would fit you.
Billy Ray.
So it's going to be Billy Ray.
Wait, you're into country music, aren't you? Obsessed.
Who do you like country?
Chris Stapleton, I'm going to see next year and I'm obsessed. Obviously love Luke Combs.
I know him.
Good.
He wrote a song with Ed Sheeran.
Ali always teases me and thinks I just like Keith Urban.
Shania Twain, Keith Urban, and
Dolly Parton.
Miley Cyrus is quite country. Back in the Hannah Montana days.
Tennessee, yeah.
Yeah.
Billy
Is that
Ray-
how you kind of started loving music? Country?
Yes. My granddad was in a rock and roll band, so until I was at senior school, really, I didn't listen to pop. It was only like southern stuff.
Isn't that so
So everything I
nice?
was singing was southern.
You could be a Southern Belle, actually. If you told me
you know
you
what
stepped.
people say
Do
that?
they?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you,
Your parents' musical?
Yeah.
They
well, not my mum. She's
guitar-
really cute, but she's desperate to be able to play. Every time she's staying at mine, she'll like pick up a guitar, and my guitarist actually taught her 4 chords to one of my songs.
Oh,
So she's been trying her
sweet.
hardest.
That's so
to learn it.
cute.
Yeah.
Get her on stage.
I don't think we're there yet.
She's not that. Just
No,
more
she needs to
practice,
just
mama.
Yeah, I thought I'd be in country. I first went to Nashville when I was like 17.
To do music.
Yes, I was actually part of a like female writers only round thing called Song Suffragettes because like the representation of women in country music is really bad. I mean, to be honest, the representation of them in like the whole
Industry.
industry is really
Yeah,
bad.
it's hardcore.
But country's specifically really bad. I was 17 and like you don't really know these things now, but it
Yeah.
definitely like molded me like subconsciously into the way that I brand myself now.
Which is how? What do you mean by that?
It's not even really like a conscious thing. Like if you'd have spoken to me at 17 years old, I didn't know that I was like really into supporting women and the representation of them in different
Yeah.
industries, and also just generally like being supportive of women.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you just don't always have that depth at that age. And then like I think I was around that, and then as I grew into my career, it just became like a natural thing.
And something that becomes your like purpose, I guess, like alongside the music.
Yeah, like it's amazing, and honestly, it gives you a real sense of worth.
Yeah.
Which is so
And
amazing.
purpose.
And like finishing the tour that I've just done, like it was full of so many girls, and they've all become friends, and like
So nice.
So
and
nice.
you've
Just
made
so
them feel
precious.
good and you've given that to them.
I hope so, yeah. And I want them to know that I support them in the way
Yeah.
that they support me. It's
Yeah.
And with music, I think those songs can be, it's like with Ed Sheeran, he always says, you know, the amount of people that say like, you made our wedding day, because
Yeah.
that was what we danced to. And it's like, music is so
It means things to different
emotional.
people.
When I went through your breakup at 19, it was so bad and I was so sad. And I swear to God, I listened to Adele's album 21 maybe like 100 times, just
Yeah.
on loop. And those, I can't hear those songs now
Yeah.
without like being there. We didn't.
Can I just see the t-shirt? I didn't actually get to
Oh, yeah.
properly
Oh
see.
right, yeah, sorry. Get it open.
you know, I don't even have one of my own tote bags.
Are you mad? Oh
I
my
love
God,
it.
it's so good.
It's just the best.
I'm gonna sleep in nothing else.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
No, I'm gonna wear it out all the time.
I love it, and it would actually
you
go
sleep
with
in
these
it?
trousers.
'Cause
I
a
think
lot of
I
the
kind of
girls
wear it
sleep
out,
around.
but
I
I
would wear
like
it out.
Do you
Okay, I
probably
want
do?
to ask you, what is the thing that would make you feel like I've done my dream? I've got to my dream.
Do you know what? I can give you so many so specific things, but I do believe that you get to those things and then it's a very weird process where you just want to find another one.
Absolutely.
So at core, I absolutely love what I do in terms of connecting with people.
Okay.
As a songwriter, that is if I can do that,
forever.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
But obviously, anyone who's got a big dream, you have those little milestones.
Sure.
I think there's something about Madison Square Garden that I want to sell out.
Epic.
The O2, I should want. I'm a London girl. I should want to sell that out.
But there's
something
being-
I idolize.
Yes.
Fantasize whatever
Under the
about
stars,
MSG.
yeah,
And
that is-
let's sell out Madison Square Garden.
Oh,
Yeah, baby, here we go.
We'll be there. We'll be
We're
there.
there.
With our t-shirts.
T-shirts on. Front row.
Oh yes.
Oh my god, you have to come to one of my shows. You're the best hype girl
No,
ever.
we would die. You wouldn't be able to concentrate. We'd be like,
I'm gonna put on another show ASAP just so you can
so
come.
we could go.
You're
Yeah,
so
good.
fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, she had another question,
My
go
other
on.
question was, who is the one person that would really stop you and freeze you and make you really starstruck?
That's such a good question because I've met some people.
She's been in some rooms, this girl.
people.
I've met some people.
Who's the biggest person that you've met?
Dolly Parton?
Babe. Epic. Was that when you were in Nashville for that writing circle?
But I mean, just being in the presence of Dolly was amazing. She's just such a queen.
Yeah.
She's one of those people you can smell her when she's walking.
Oh, I
what
love that.
So ever since then, if I'm ever doing going on stage or going out to meet fans, I drown myself in whatever because people say that to me all the time.
Oh, you
my God,
always smell the
amazing.
same.
And I smell the same.
I thought that when you got in the car, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah,
Thank
very
you.
good.
But that was ever since I met Dolly.
Oh,
I was
I see.
like,
That's
I have
clever.
to move in smell.
Yes.
Because I think it's oh my God, she's a star.
Yeah, I love that. Is she tiny?
And everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh my
she's
God.
like this big.
She is
mini.
a doll.
She's a doll,
She's a little
yeah.
doll.
Yeah.
No one that
Okay,
would
so
freeze
who
you.
would freeze me? Such a good question. I've never been frozen by anyone, but maybe, as weird as it sounds, Miley Cyrus, even though Dolly and Miley go
Yeah.
together. But because I was raised on Hannah Montana.
Also, I do think Miley has that aura about her that she feel intimidating. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
She feels like, oh my God, if you said one thing wrong, she'd be like, poof.
Smack you.
No, she wouldn't smack you, but she's got balls on her, Miley. She really does.
I can imagine she'd be quite
Yeah.
likeable though.
No, likeable, but
Yeah.
intimidating. Really intimidating.
Right.
I mean, she's got all the backing to be intimidating. Though,
Yeah,
doesn't she?
oh,
Do you know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Yeah,
people
yeah.
like that, you're just well, you're so talented, you've done so much. What about you?
Ali always says Kris Jenner.
But I actually don't think she would.
It would be an actor, I think.
Okay.
Like a Mark Rylance or a Ian McKellen or someone
Ian
a James Judy Dench.
Babe, she's hilarious. You know her grandson makes these TikToks of her? I actually think probably Elton John frees me just because he's Elton John.
Yeah.
He is really lovely and funny, but initially you'd be like, oh my God, you're
Yeah.
Elton John, you know?
What's your favourite movie?
Well, probably something like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Oh, good.
Because I'm a huge fan of
Yes.
Kate Hudson.
Babe, you kind of give me vibes.
Yeah, you could be her.
Because I would love for her to play me in my movie, but she's going to be a little bit too old.
Oh,
She
she's
has
gonna
a
be-
daughter, so I'm like, come
Let's
on.
hope the daughters are
No,
acting
I know
lessons
who could play
ASAP.
you, Sydney Sweeney.
Gorgeous.
I
Have you
love-
got boobs?
No.
Okay, well we might have to
that's the problem.
strap
Yeah,
her
we'll
up.
My instant reaction was no.
I know I shouldn't just look at her tits, but Sydney Sweeney has got tits.
Well, she's going to just
for
have to wear
days. Well, bind
straps,
her up.
Yeah, bind.
Okay.
Just
Or
pretend you've got
you
big,
just get a
big
boob job,
bazoomies.
and then by the time Sydney gets around to playing you,
It's an
it'll be
option,
great.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's always an option.
Snog, marry, kill. We always do this at the
Okay,
end
okay.
of every episode.
I do
Okay.
find this kind of stressful. So
I
I'm
do
gonna
too.
have a deep breath.
Because it's just hard to
it's
make the
just
decision.
hard.
Oh, I see. Okay, guys. Snog, marry, kill. Cillian Murphy. He is dark with green eyes.
Yes.
He's also 85 now, isn't he?
How old is he? He doesn't
That is so
age.
disrespectful
He
to
doesn't
Cillian
age.
Murphy. He is not 85.
Sorry,
Right,
Cillian.
you check how old he is.
And you carry
do the
on.
rest of it.
Leo.
Right.
DeCap. No, but she would obviously marry Miley.
47.
Cillian.
Wow.
He looks younger than 47.
He doesn't in Oppenheimer.
Babe, I think you're being unfair.
I think this
Jesus,
is
no. He looks...
I don't think I am being unfair.
Sorry, but is he even resurrected from the dead or what? My God. His makeup artist needs to get to work. Okay, so
Anyway.
Killian, Leo.
Justin Bieber.
Marry Justin Bieber.
Really? I would kill Justin Bieber.
What's the
I
other one
would
to you?
probably shag Cillian Murphy and kill Leo.
Really?
Well, Leo's gonna cheat on me all day long.
Sure, but you're just his types.
Cillian, like, he's not really my type because he's too
Gaunt.
snatched.
Sure.
I don't want guys more snatched than me.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
yeah. You're
Like, that's
constantly
not
fighting
really
for the
for me.
jawline. It's hard.
And then Justin, like,
He is minted
he's
and
got,
he is Justin Bieber.
he's
Do
got
you know what I
pretty
mean?
eyes and he can sing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
down
yeah.
for that.
Serenading,
you know?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well done.
Okay, gorgeous.
Bravo.
You can get out the car now.
Bye. You can fuck off now.
Bye.
No, Ben, thank you. We love you.
I'm on my way
Get her
out.
out.
See ya.
Bye. Gallies.
Okay.
Oh, you're in Al's living room with us. That's nice.
We're the wrong way round. We just want to say thank you all so much for watching this season because
We've just done 12 episodes. It feels like it's gone
no,
so
but that's
quickly.
quite scary because that means that 3 months has gone by like that.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching Drive Through Diaries.
With Ali and G. I'm G. That's Ali. Anyway, how amazing was Bella? Isn't she just the best? The best.
Oh, hold on, we didn't see the tote bags.
Oh yeah, let's get the tote bags because she gave us a little present. And she got my shoes on Ali's sofa and I think she might have.
Are you joking?
But not the bottom.
Babe.
Just the top.
Hot Ex-Girlfriends Club.
Do you know I just found out that my ex now lives in Tooting? So I could just walk around there with this and if I bump into him then at least he knows.
Yeah, let's troll him with our tote bags. I mean, this is epic.
This is epic.
And I like that she's gone for Coke Zero.
Not diet.
Yeah, can I tell you, Coke Zero has no caffeine. You can have it
Although
at night.
I'm kind of trying to go into a Whole Foods.
Oh, shut
And have less sugar because I've got a sugar addiction.
This is like the vegan
You
thing.
bang on all the time about sugar and what? I'm not allowed.
But it's not sugar, it's sweetener.
So you should have sugar like honey, good. Sweetener, bad. Honey, yes. Sweetener, no. I won't stick to it. I'll finish this by tomorrow, so don't worry.
This will be like the vegan
Especially
thing.
this. I was vegan for 2 years, so
Well.
you know you can slag me off again. Could you be vegan for 2 years?
I can even do it for a week. I honestly could not even do it for a
You
week.
could. You don't eat. Oh, you eat meat.
I
Quite a lot of meat.
I eat chicken a lot, and I like eggs, and I like cheese, and I like mayo too much. You
Oh,
can't have
mayo. Guys, how good? Oh,
I know, amazing. Babe, we've already done this in the car.
I want to do it again.
Amazing! Whoa!
Woohoo! It's season 12 and the end of the act because we can't stand each other anymore.
This is a good...
Don't break my glasses. I don't think you'd even get that over my head, would you?
Hey, babe,
I love you. What did you want to say about Cirque? Just that we had a good time?
Yeah, just that we had a good time. And that the music in there, my God.
You didn't love it, did you?
Did you love it? Because it's like trap.
Well, all I was thinking about was how strong the tequila was. Okay, can I give you the actual tea? So we went with this guy called DJ Henny. He got
Big
us
up.
in. Frilly put us in contact with him and I slid in his DMs.
Frilly's Fran and Lily. Sorry.
Oh, we've
we
combined their
abbreviation.
names because haven't got the time. Anyway, he got us on guest list. He took us in. When we went to the bar with him, we got free drinks because it was on his tab or whatever. I don't know how it works. I went to the bar and he said, oh, I'll meet you there. Anyway, I think I got lost. So I was there alone and I was like, okay, well, he's not here and I'm not going to be like so thirsty that I have to go and find him to pay for my drinks. Like, I'm a grown woman. I can pay for my own drinks. Do you know how much 3
No.
drinks were? How much do you think 3 drinks were?
I'd say 40 quid.
63.
Are you serious?
I was nearly sick on the card machine. Henny!
How do people afford that?
Disgusting.
Ba 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 ba. Uh-oh. Okay, well,
Okay, love you.
love you so much.
Give them a kiss. Give them a kiss.
Boosh.